What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video here. Today we're going to be reacting to another one of my Jiu-Jitsu super fights. This was from September 20th, 2025 at the Showcase Superfights events at Battle Arts Academy at the Don Koloff Arena. Here I am coming out. This was a 150-pound blue belt super fight. My opponent was actually a purple belt, though. I think he had just got his purple belt in the summer in July, so congrats to him on that. He was a pretty strong opponent, very technical, very good guard, and was very prepared for it. Needed to make sure I was on my A game for this match. So, here I am just making my entrance here. We're just going to wait for him to come out here. It was a very well-ran event, ran by one of my coaches, Sam Zakula, one of my jiu-jitsu coaches going back. I appreciate him. It was really just to do what I usually do, just use my strength, use my wrestling, use my heavy collar ties just to get him tired out, you know, put the pace on him, control the tempo of the match, and choose when I want to take my shots and try and get him to the ground and get him on his back. So here we're just going to look to start off here. I'm going to look to grab his neck and look for these collar ties. Looking for that double collar tie there as always. Get that double collar tie, just looking to snap down on his head. Just looking to constantly snap down, make it tiring for him. Making him move around a lot, giving him a lot to think about. He's not really doing anything here, just kind of waiting for his moment. Kind of just trying to fight the hands here and get to his neck. He was doing a good job defending there. As you guys see, I'm just working the snap downs there.
Let's go, Michael.
Here you're gonna see he's gonna pull guard here in a second because he gets annoyed of the snap downs on the head. I wish I wouldn't have been too quick to come down into his guard here. I wish I would have kind of stood up there and kind of looked to pass instead of just jump into his guard. But this was kind of a bad mistake on me because he did have a really tight guard. So here now I'm just looking to keep my chest up, making sure I'm not keeping too low. As you guys can see, he likes to go for triangles. Here I'm just trying to keep my legs up. I'm just trying to keep my hands on his armpits there. Right here I'm looking to get my knee in the middle of his butt there just to try and break the legs. Having a hard time doing that here. He tries to go up for the triangle here. From here, I start to kind of reach back a little bit for his leg because I kind of started to feel his strength. And I knew if he tried to get his legs up on my shoulders to try and go for the triangle, I knew I would be able to top them over like I do here to try and pass. So I'm kind of just waiting for my moment to do that because I know he's looking for the triangle here. So as you guys can see there, he puts up his leg for the triangle. So I go for the stack pass there. Look to get the sack control here. This match was ADCC rules, so it was points for submission only for the first 3 minutes and points for the last 3 minutes. So for these positions, I'm not gaining any points here because this is in the first 3 minutes. But in a usual tournament, I'd have points here. I have him in a good side control here. Trying to look to isolate that arm possibly to try and go for the Americana there. From here, I should look to isolate that other leg first maybe, before I go for the Americana here. I'm kind of just forcing it here. From here, he starts to turn his back here, so I look to maybe let him see he turns his back here, so I'm going to try to get on the back here. I wish I'm a little more patient with getting my hooks here. I should have kind of stayed in dogfight and maybe try and go for a wrist grab. But I jump on his back here. I thought I was going to be able to turn him over and be able to get my hooks in, but fortunately, I wasn't able to get that bottom hook completely in. So from here, I just scrambled up to get back on top. And then he ends up back in his guard, which isn't great for me, as you guys will see going on in this match. He ends up being able to keep me here for a while, which isn't the greatest. You know, it doesn't make for the most exciting matches, but just trying to do whatever I can to break this guard to pass into a better position as I want to stay on top. Yeah, I really thought if I would have played that dogfight position a little more and maybe not jump on the back right away, I could have maybe got my hooks in and got a better position there. But always room for improvement, right? This is why we watch these back, right? Is to always be critical on myself and always try and be better. So here, guys, as you can see, I'm just trying to keep my head up, just trying to put my hands on his armpits. I should be looking to maybe stand up here, because I think if I would have maybe stood up on my 2 feet, he'd have to break his guard right away. But as that's what I'm trying to do here, I'm just trying to stand up. But as you guys can see, he's got a good grip around my legs, or around my waist there, being able to keep me there. From here, I'm just fighting, doing what I can to try and break his guard.
Let's go. Yes, come on.
I kept reaching back for the leg there. I was hoping maybe I'd be able to get both my arms under his legs to be able to fully stack pass him. But I didn't want to force my arm back there too much and get possibly trapped in a triangle there, because I knew he was really good with triangles. As you guys can see, I'm fighting. I got the leg over, so now I'm just here working to try to pass the side control. He's doing a good job keeping that knee on my waist there, being able to keep it inside there so that he can try and regard. From here, I'm just looking to completely slide that knee through to get the side control, but I'm doing a little bit of a hard time getting there. As you guys can see, he's doing a good job keeping that knee by my waist. I'm just trying to keep working it, keep working, keep at it. You know, during these matches, I just like to think in my head that I worked harder than my opponent training for my matches, and I did everything I can to prepare, and I'm just going to want it more than he does. Simply put, I just want it more than my opponent does, and I'm going to do anything I can to get the win. As you guys can see here, I'm doing my absolute best to try and fight and get to the side control. We're still fighting. I flip his leg, I go to the other side. Able to reverse couple, finally able to get my side control here for my 3 points.
Yes. Let's go.
There's about 10 seconds on the clock here. I know I'm about up 3 points, so I'm just looking to keep strong here.
Go, Mike.
Maybe looking to isolate that arm there, maybe for that Americana again. From here, I think the match is just about to be wrapped up. And that's that. I ended up winning 3-0 on points from passing that side control. He made me really work to pass that side control, and I'm glad I was able to get it done in regulation and was able to pick up the win. It was a great event. I really appreciate again them having me on, and I look forward to being on their next event. So keep subscribed for more content, and I'll see you guys soon.